I'm Brandon Farr, and I'm deep in the Minnesota wilderness. And over the next 5 days, my 83-year-old grandpa and I will be traversing our way down 118 miles of the Big Fork River, from Dora Lake to Big Falls, Minnesota. On this adventure, we'll experience challenging water, untamed wilderness, and wildlife like I've never seen before.
Chasing some otters.
We'll do some fishing, cook some great meals, and preferably not turn ourselves into a bear burrito along the way.
There's a black bear.
Welcome to the Big Fork River.
I think I for sure broke my hand.
Let's get into it. Well, good morning, good morning. It is day number 1 of the first day out of 7 on 170 miles of the Big Fork River. We are on Dora Lake. Grandpa's joining me again, and we're about to get underway. But Grandpa, anything to say to the people?
Hey, it's great to be back on these waters with Brandon. He and I have done about 50 miles before of this river.
Yep.
But hopefully we're both a little wiser, and he's stronger now.
Yeah, maybe.
And it's great for me to be back in these Minnesota waters. We're going to have a great trip.
We're gonna have a good time. So anyway, we're gonna get the canoe loaded up, get out there. Paddling down the Big Fork in the endless fields of wild rice. As you can see, it goes on for quite a while. Grandpa and I are 6 miles in, a little over 6 miles in 2 hours, so that's good. We're making good time. If we can maintain that, we'll have no problem. But eventually we'll get on some less marshy river, but for now, this is what we're paddling through. Well, Grandpa and I are just enjoying a little bit of lunch right now. A little PB&J tortilla, and Grandpa's got some of his breakfast left over, but we are 12 miles in. 12 miles in, and we're at Harrison Landing. So we got another probably 12 miles to go tonight before we get to our next campsite. But yeah, sun came out finally, getting pretty warm. Yeah.
Very warm.
Uh-huh.
Good to get some food to keep paddling.
Yeah. But we'll get back on the water and get after. We got a couple rapids coming up, so see how those go.
We need the energy for those.
Well, looks like we're around the corner from Rob's Rapids. It's a class 1. We'll see if it's anything crazy. I imagine we'll be able to run it, but if not, we'll string it. Maybe have a little fun. Little baby rapids. Yeah, very shallow, lots of rocks. We'll just take it slow. Got to pole our way through here. Well, not exactly the craziest rapids, but you know, we're pushing our way through. Very low water. Rapids. Got a rock. Well, that ended up being kind of a pain in the butt to get through. Water is very low, if you can see. We're still getting hung up on stuff, but we're through it now, and back onto it. Grandpa came up with something for every time we successfully crossed some rapids, even though those were somewhat lackluster. Tell them about it, Grandpa.
What we got chocolates for every rapids we cross. So if we successfully make it through a rapids, we're each rewarded with a piece of chocolate. Big time rewards.
Cheers. Oh yeah, that'll give you a little pick-me-up. Let's keep going. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Oh man. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Oh, about lost my paddle. Oh, there we go. Got through that. My goodness. That came out of nowhere. I'm gonna go right through that chute. Paddle right side, just a little bit, just a little bit.
Pretty hard. Good move. Rock. That was the second rapids. There were all kinds of twists back and forth. Brandon did a great job steering us. It was great. We'll get another chocolate for that one.
Oh, home sweet home.
It's really good to be here, and it has been a long day, and now we're here.
So we're gonna get camp set up and get ourselves ready for a little dinner. So this is our campsite. Little minnow campsite. Grandpa's just chilling, about to set up everything, our tents and stuff, and this is the spot. A couple of tent pads, nice little grill. Out here you've got a beautiful view. And Grandpa and I are worn out. that was a challenging day, man. It was 21 miles is what we ended up doing.
Absolutely.
Wanted to do a little bit more, but it was hot. It was hot today. It started off nice, and it got super hot. So that really,
and the wind in our face.
Really windy today too, but anyway, we're here now. We're happy to be here. We're gonna get camp set up, so we'll get into that, and then we're gonna make some hot dogs for dinner. So that's what we'll do.
And here's some counter assault for the bears.
Counter assault for the bears. That's right. We finally made it to dinner. It is a beautiful night. Very hot today, but got the tent set up. Grandpa and I had to rest for a bit. No fire tonight 'cause it's a bit too hot, but we got some ballpark franks. Some buns we managed to actually keep nice and fluffy. We're just gonna cook it right over this. There we go. We got some hot dogs, nice easy meal. 2 for me, a couple for Grandpa. We're gonna enjoy these bad boys. A little ketchup. There we go. And we're gonna have a feast because it was a long day and we don't have a lot of energy left. Oh. Got a lot accomplished today. Hopefully it's a little cooler tomorrow. Still, a lot of miles to cover.
But we did a good job today, Brandon.
Not bad.
And with the wind and the heat, yeah, it worked. It worked. And we're here.
Mm-hmm.
That's good.
Yes, we are. So, anyway, we're going to enjoy this. We'll see you guys in the morning. Morning. Just getting a little coffee in us. Got some breakfast made. Just gonna go with Mountain House biscuits and gravy. And we're gonna get cleaned up and hit the water. We got about 26 miles today, so it's gonna be a long one. We were up at 5:30. It's currently 7:30 now, so we're trying to get out there before 8 or by 8. And yeah, another long day on the water, but let's eat breakfast and get after it. Let's get out of here. Chasing some otters. I don't know if you guys can see those. Right there. That was cool. We're trying to avoid the wasps on this trip.
Yeah.
Well, welcome to the town of Big Fork. We finally made it, Grandpa and I. It was 11 miles there, and we're gonna grab us a little Coke and something to eat. But what do you think about today?
Well, this is a town that we've been to before. Actually stayed right here at the park and camped. Yeah. So this is the second time around.
Yeah. So we're just pulled in at the water campsite here, but we're gonna go get us something to eat. Nice Diet Coke. I will say that's the only nice thing about coming into a town on a river trip, is you get something like that. A little Reese's Fast Break. We go into this Cenex in Big Fork though, and maybe the rudest gas station attendant I have ever encountered. And we were being polite and nice, and she just was not having a good day. So the Cenex and Big Fork, I don't have a lot of good things to say about that. We were just talking. It's just interesting when you're on a wilderness trip that the worst part of your day is having to deal with a person, you know. But anyway, nice to get some a little pick-me-up with a candy bar and a Diet Coke, and we're gonna eat and get back out there and do another 5 to 15 miles depending on how we feel. So we'll get back to it. Well, we are at Rice Rapids, which are a little more exciting than any others have been. And I was thinking maybe we could run it right through this portion, but you get down to this water, like there's an opening here, and then right there's just a massive rock, you know? So, and there's really no other good place. Any opening that there is, there's just a massive rock. So I think we're gonna have to string it down this portion, and then we'll get on down to the other end. There's so much moss on these rocks. These rocks are so slippery. So slippery. I think I for sure broke my hand. What's that?
That was a good shot.
Yeah, not bad. All right, left side paddle, just a little bit, just a tiny guy. Might be a big rock here. Yep, there it was. Paddle hard. Hard. Yeah. Gosh dang, you can't even see all the rocks. Okay. Lord, get us out of this landmine. This class 1 is turning into a freaking class 5. All right. Well, that was more exciting than anticipated. That was a mile-long class 1 rapid. That was about as miserable as it looked like, and just super low water in the second week of September, going into the third week of September. And yeah, I don't know if I caught it on camera or not, but I had a bad fall on the first portion when I was walking it, and thought I broke my hand, honestly. We sat there for a while contemplating what to do, and now that we've made it through the rest of that rapids, which we ran, I think it's just a bad sprain. I'm getting quite a bit of strength back in it. I can fully grip the paddle again, so it's actually feeling pretty good. So I think we're just gonna continue on, battered and bruised, but anyway, back to the paddling, back to the river. As you can see, the sun is setting behind us, and yeah, we decided to push on from where you saw us at the landing, you know, when we got that snack and the Coke. Instead of going to Rice Rapids, which is 5 miles, we are pushing on to Boostakugan campsite, which is 15. So we'll have done 26 miles today. We got about 2 miles left, and you know, going from thinking I broke my hand to now paddling an additional 15 miles feels pretty good. It's getting better. It's getting better, but we'll be pulling in just about in time for the sunset. So next time you see us, we'll be then. We got one last little tiny rapid here, nothing crazy. One last little guy to bring us into camp. Little bumpy there.
That was a carnival ride.
That was a little bumpy. Managed to get around that one.
There's another one.
Yeah, I think we're all right. We'll just cruise. Gotta take it right down this piece right here.
Are they going to call this a class 1 and the other's class 1? And these are much more fun. Big rock on the right here. That's unfortunate. Come on. Hard rock. Just so low. It's gonna be a little bumpy. A little bumpy. All right. That was unfortunate. I got caught up on a rock there at the very end. Had to step out and finish the job, but that was all right. I mean, it was a little bumpy. It's super low water. Anyway, next stop, home for the night.
Well, we made it. 26 miles, messed up hand, few rapids, and we did it. It was a tough day.
A lot of hard work.
A lot of hard work. A lot of hard work, but I think we're going to say goodnight to you here. We're just going to make some freeze-dried food tonight, and the sun is, we get about 15 minutes before it's dark, so we're going to get up and at it early in the morning again, but yeah, I don't know.
And Brandon did a great job getting us through all the rapids. He steered very carefully. We made it.
Well, Grandpa is calling out all the rocks and all that, so it was good. It was a good team effort. But yeah, we're going to get some food in us and enjoy the rest of this beautiful night. But we'll see you all in the morning. Well, good morning. It is just after 5:30 in the morning. As you can see, we're up before the sun is, and yeah, it's going to be a quick moving one today. We got a lot to get to. We got potentially 3 rapids, 1 big one, a portage over a waterfall, and some stuff like that. So it's also going to be the hottest day of the trip. So we want to get on the water as quick as we can. We'll make some breakfast real quick, tear down, and we'll get on the water. Grandpa, you got anything to say to the early morning people this early?
I'm just trying to see over here and keep the bugs out of my face with this red light.
Red light, keep the bugs out of the face, but we'll get on the water. Well, it is day number 3. Grandpa and I are 47 miles down the Big Fork with just over 120 some odd miles to go. And yeah, it's gonna be a warm one today, looking like mid-80s, 100% humidity. And Grandpa and I were talking earlier, nothing quite like enjoying a hot meal and a hot coffee on a hot and humid day. It just really hits the spot. Anyway, we got a lot of miles ahead of us, so let's get after it.
All right, we're getting ready to head into Muldoon Rapids. This first section doesn't look too crazy. Might be a little scrapey. It's pretty shallow. Let's try to go where the water flows. Paddle right, paddle right. There we go. That was a nice little guy. Hard paddle right, hard paddle right. There you go. There we go. Water's low. What do you think, right there? Paddle right for me, yeah, you got it. A little bumpy, scrapey. Oh, real scrapey. Water is not nearly high enough. Okay. All right. Well, Grandpa, what do you think so far?
I think there's a rock there. That rock there. I think go down that chute, but it's going to be banged around quite a bit.
So we're gonna get banged around just a little bit, but so far I think so good, yeah?
Yeah.
So far so good. I'm up on this little rock here, but we'll hit what might be the last of this, very small, and see what happens. So we gotta split the difference here. Little guys, right here. Paddle left. Nope. Oh, there we go. There are just so many rocks. Got it. All right. I got it. There we go. I believe that was Muldoon Rapids. That was a little sketchy there for a moment on that one because the water was so shallow. They're just rocks everywhere. You just couldn't even hardly get around them. But anyway, on to the next portion of the river. I think up next we got Little American Falls. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but there's just this constant rumbling from a storm up there. We can't tell. We know we're near a National Guard or Air Force base, so they might be running drills, but it's right during a storm potentially. It's just constant. I hope that picks up on camera, but Grandpa and I are just gonna chill here for a second. We've got our rain suits ready if we need them, but it's either a really bad storm or who knows. Crazy. It looks like we actually happen to have service right here, and Grandpa and I have never heard lightning before like that in our lives. It's just constant. It sounds like there are jets flying over, and it's just constant lightning, like constantly, or thunder rather. And anyway, so we're getting suited up here, and it looks like the storm, according to the radar, is gonna we're gonna just barely catch the edge. It's heading that way, and so we're kind of right on the edge of it, but well, somehow Grandpa and I made it out unscathed. You might be able to barely catch a glimpse of how dark it is back there, but we barely missed it. We sat there for probably about, I don't know, 40-45 minutes just listening to that constantly. There was no relief with the thunder. It was just constant. Never heard anything like that, neither did Grandpa. Anyway, good to get back on the water, and next stop, we're gonna cut it early today at 18 miles and Little American Falls. So that's where we'll be. Maybe do a little fishing, have a little campfire. So that'd be nice to enjoy camp tonight. So, but for now, we got another 2.5 hours on the water. So let's put in some distance. Grandpa and I finally made it to Little American Falls. Just in front of us here, you can probably hear it. but it was a good day. It was hot. It was hot today. So we did 18 miles, and we're gonna call this camp for the night. We're gonna set stuff up, have a fire, hopefully do some fishing, cook some good food. But anyway, how was that for you today, Grandpa?
It was a good day, Brandon. Thank you very much. And this reminds me that you and I were here 12 years ago.
That's right.
And traveling down this same river.
Yep.
Not as far,
Yep.
but we were here at Little American Falls.
Yeah, 12 years ago we were in the same spot. I think we got some pictures we'll put up maybe here just to show you that time frame. But yeah, now we're gonna hopefully do the whole river. So, but for now we're gonna set up, get some food in us, rest, much deserved rest, and that's what we'll do. Oh no! Oh no way! Oh! Oh, he took the lure. No way! Oh, it was massive. Oh, no. Oh, I gotta put a steel leader on. No way. Just, it was definitely a pike or something. Oh, oh, that's so irritating. We'll be back. All right, we're gonna try this popper out next. Then I've got some of these guys as well. That guy and that guy. So we'll try these out, see how they do. I don't have anything else like that spoon though. Of course. All right, one more with this guy, and then we're gonna switch. We'll switch to a little minnow on a jig head and see if we can play the bottom a little bit. Gosh, there's a big freaking fish sitting out there. I don't know what that would have been. I mean, a walleye, a pike, could have been a muskie. It felt big. That one that I missed, I thought I was stuck on a rock. Held the rod up and could feel it, tut, tut, tut. All right, we're gonna switch it up. We're going with the minnow on a jig head. Almost looks like a, I don't know, looks like a little baby pike or a baby walleye maybe. Little paddle tail minnow on a jig head. Let them sink for a second. Oh my, oh no way. Oh, I cannot believe that. I had another one just in that little eddy, right behind that rock. I should have put a steel leader on from the jump. I don't know what I was thinking. I tell you what I was thinking. I was thinking it was easier not to because it was already rigged up. Now go figure. All right, we got a classic spoon. It's kind of trout colored, which I'm not sure how good that's gonna do in a river with no trout, but you know, give it a shot. Okay, well, that's the second lure lost. Oh well, man. Well, we tried. Let's pack it in, make some dinner, and you know, maybe we'll have better luck tomorrow. Well, there you go. Got some campfire pizzas for dinner tonight. I'm gonna meal out on those, but it was a good day today. It was a good day today. It was
Tough day.
yeah, long. It was hot. It was like 85 all day with super high humidity, and we did 18 miles today. So we're plugging away at it. We're plugging away at it. We'll do. We got 20 in front of us tomorrow. But hey, got a couple lines in the water. Almost caught a fish. Lost all my good lures. It's usually it's usually how it goes. But yeah, ran some great rapids. But Grandpa already ate his dinner, so I'm just eating this for me. But anyway, what do you think about today?
Well, I'm jealous about your campfire pizza, but I was hungry.
You don't want?
No, that's fine. I'm not going to take food from a hungry man.
Mm-hmm.
But we had tough paddling today. We did 4 or 5 rapids. A couple of them pretty sketchy.
Yeah.
I was in the front, so I got wet from the standing waves. Waves were a foot and a half tall.
Pretty big.
Pretty big standing waves at the bottom of the chutes. So it was a good day. Tiring day. But now we're here in a beautiful spot by Little American Falls.
Little American Falls. Yeah. Yeah, beautiful spot. Nice spot to kind of ring in a tough, long day, I think. You
Absolutely.
know?
I got my tent up. I'm ready to go there.
Yeah, we're ready to go to bed, I'll tell you that. But it was nice to make it into camp tonight before dark and actually have some time to chill. I spent too much time fishing, so no fire tonight, but you know, it's still nice to. I don't think I'll be up late enough for a fire anyway, you know.
I got to take a bath from the river out here on a rock. I won't tell you what I was dressed like or not dressed like, but it sure felt good to take a bath.
I wish I should have gotten that on camera.
No,
Brandon,
Brandon, no. That would not have been right.
A real wilderness man out on the rocks there, just bearing his soul and everything else. No, it's
but
good
I
though.
feel good now.
Yeah.
I think I smell better too.
Yeah, I do not smell good. It's been 3 going on 4 days of just sweating every single day profusely, and no shower or getting in the water or anything like that.
But you're loving every minute of it.
Loving it. Loving it. Yeah, loving it. I'm loving to be out here with you. I'm glad we can do this together. Glad we can do this together. But anything to say to the people before we sign off?
Well, I'm really glad it's getting cooler tomorrow.
Yeah.
We've been fighting mosquitoes all the time, and I had thought that by this time in Minnesota the mosquitoes would be gone. They're still here and very healthy and very much in need of my blood.
Yeah, very
But
fat.
I am an ungrateful donor. I've tried to do my best to not give blood to those rascals.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so hopefully it cools off, and yeah, it was supposed to be in the mid 50s or so, low 60s this week, and rain, and then all of a sudden, you know, mid 80s all week. Rain keeps getting pushed off, so they keep pushing off the cooler weather, but hopefully after tomorrow's our last mid 70s day. So anyway, it was a good day. Day 3, we're 66 miles in to this journey, and feeling good, I think.
Absolutely.
Feeling pretty good, I think. So
Tired, but yeah, I'm ready to do it tomorrow.
yeah, exactly. But anyway, we're gonna meal out on this, hit the hay. We'll see you guys in the morning.